Because now it's time for our vendor spotlight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the front of the room Mr. Keith Duncan. Keith, awesome to have you here. We've been seeing you coming for so long now. You're one of the most excited members of our organization. You always seem to have something cooking. But one thing I don't really understand is, what do you do?
I'm an inventor.
An inventor?
Yes.
Really? So you like invent stuff?
Yes.
Like what? What kind of stuff? What do you invent?
The pat answer is, what do you need?
What do we need? Well, I think you're going to tell us what we need as we segue into your presentation. You want me to do this little switch here for you?
Yes, please.
You're rocking and good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, taking it over, Keith Duncan.
Okay, a little bit of housekeeping. What we're doing is we're videotaping here. If anyone doesn't want, do I have mic?
Yeah, you're up.
If anyone doesn't want their videotape, there we go. See, there's a check there. If anyone doesn't want their video put on the website or so, raise your hand now. There you go. Okay. Okay. Then we'll cut you out. People that are federal protection program don't want to be there. And also email me at Keith@IseeStand after the fact. If you don't want your video on the websites.
Is there anything I need to do other than...
Is that the record?
Here? No, it's just a question here. Simple technology here. I'm actually an inventor. Yeah, it's going to come up. I'm actually an inventor of IseeStand, and I'm actually going in and out right now. How's that? Check. Mic check. Is it going to work? Back up. Something's not right. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, actually edit this out. I think I've got it now. Got it? Okay. What we have here is IseeStand, which is patent pending, and it's actually a visual presentation device that fits in your pocket and goes anywhere, and it should flip over here. Okay, was there? Okay, and if you've actually run into this situation before of trying to go up for presentation and things don't work, always set things up early, and that was just a quick flip there. So right now you're actually looking at yourself through a high-def webcam on a patent pending stand. It's typically used for doing presentations, and you can put anything. I'm just going to randomly pull something out. Put it underneath the web camera, and now everybody sees what you're talking about. Now it's going to actually autofocus in a second. It takes a second to move in. Technical errors. We'll actually go back up here. So I didn't set it up early enough, so I'm at fault there. Did it come in? There it goes. Okay. And actually it should be full screen right now. So what you can do is you can actually work with your audience right underneath the camera. And I haven't even looked at this yet to see what it is, but let's say you want it to do a contract change. You just put your little, actually I'm going to use a Bluetooth mouse here. We'll get rid of that. We have the ability here to electronically zoom in. And of course you can move your paper around there to focus everyone's attention on one thing at a time. Now you can also audio and video record. You can take digital snapshots of this. So you basically have a self-contained system to do anything, to do interviews, to do presentations. What I like to do is I like to bring up a blank sheet of paper in front of a large group of people and say, okay, we're here for a particular purpose, which is your purpose. This is all about you. And I actually end up doing a mind map, which many of you people know how to do. We have one topic. But the topic can go anywhere that the audience wants. For example, you ask questions, you write down a couple of questions, you write their answers down, and you give everyone credit for what they contribute. So what that does is it engages everybody's brain that they're actively participating, and it's all about them. Now, because we're videotaping this directly on the site or on the PC, people don't have to take notes because they know we're going to capture all the audio and all the video that went on in the room. And if we do what we just did now, is you always ask everyone's permission. We can publish the information. Now what I'm doing also, I've actually got a second invention. This is a product line. It's actually called the smartphone holder. And it actually works in conjunction with the IseeStand, where you can take a smartphone and actually put it on the stand and use it as your laptop and high-def camera to do any functions on your web camera. On your smartphone. And you can also take your smartphone and hook it up to the screen, so now it becomes your projector and your laptop. Now the other nice thing I've done is I've actually taken the smartphone with the IseeStand and I mount this in the visor of my car and I shoot videos of myself going down the road. And you'll find that on the website. Go to YouTube and just search for IseeStand, and I've got a new one out there which is pound NSA Georgia. And I'll actually use the system to put it down there. So go to YouTube. Okay. Notice I'm not using the keyboard here. YouTube, and search for pound NSA Georgia for the one that I shot yesterday in my car. And I actually published it on my iPhone when I stopped, by the way. Okay. And you can also Google for IseeStand, either on Google or YouTube. Now, this particular system setup, it works with any PC or laptop, so the only thing that I provide is the web camera, the stand, and the software. But you can use the web camera any way you want. That's the web camera there. And very quickly, the package is designed like this. The travel case is 10 ounces. And it comes with a desk clamp, so if you don't want to carry the weighted base, the stand, and the camera, and the smartphone holder is actually optional. Now, for the smartphone, we've actually figured out that it's heavier, and the stand may tip over. So we have a secondary base, which is a 2-pound base. So you have an option of packing the 1-pound weighted base, the table, or the 2-pound. The nice thing about the weighted base is the system can move 10 feet away from your laptop. So if someone around this table wants to share a document, I just slide it over to them, and we now see what they're talking about. Marketplaces. I've yet to find one where someone can't use this to visually communicate with people. Open questions now. How would you use it in your market? Presentations.
Videotape road rage.
Yes. Yes, because with the iPhone 4, you've got a front and back camera. All you have to do is flip the camera around and you can record anything in front of you. An example, a real estate agent could be doing FaceTime and actually talking to their client remotely and then show them the neighborhood as they drive through the neighborhood, or capture road rage. So now you have your camera sitting right up there, use the camera function. Correct, great. Any others?
Well, get through how, I'm sorry, but I'm looking at your video on my iPhone.
Yes.
But how do I get the sound and the display onto the screen? Show me.
Do you have an iPhone 4?
Jack, we don't have.
Okay.
We can answer all those application questions at the breaks.
But can you do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I can actually hook this up my iPhone 4 to a VGA cable and play back everything we just talked about. Yes. Are we about out of time?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Keith. That was awesome. There are so many uses to that device, and you certainly are a master inventor. And so we're really grateful you're a part of this.